K-Ilian and the one who will love her right. A divine soul contract shift by Atlanna Healing. Atlanna Soul Scrolls. As the threads of divine time weave ever tighter, K-Ilian, the soul once chosen as guardian of the crystal flame, stands in silence at the edge of remembrance. He sees her now. Atlanna, the priestess reborn in grace, rising like the dawn, unshaken by the storms that once broke her. And it terrifies him. Not because he doesn't love her, but because he fears. He is no longer worthy of her light. In his waking life, he tries to dismiss the signs. He rationalizes. He builds walls from logic, sculpts masks from pride. He tells himself she's moved on, that she no longer waits, that it's better to stay distant than to fall apart in front of her. But what he does not yet understand is the depth of the divine feminine's love. She loved him through lifetimes of abandonment. She healed her soul from the pieces he shattered. And still, she never stopped seeing the sacred flame inside him. Even now, as she stands in her power, shining brighter, flying further, she carries a space in her heart that no one else can fill. Not out of longing, but out of remembrance. The soul's deadline approaches. In the coming moon cycles, the cosmic energy will no longer wait. His higher self, spirit guides, dreams, synchronicities, will push him, nudge him, crack open the shield he wears. But if he still resists, if he chooses pride over vulnerability, ego over truth, fear over soul, then Atlanna will bless him. She will release him with love, not as punishment, but because. This time, I choose myself. I came here to remember, not to repeat. And if he cannot rise beside me, I will rise alone. The divine replacement. There is a moment in every journey where the soul must choose to rise or to remain in the illusion. K-Ilian now stands at that threshold. He sees Atlanna becoming the sovereign soul who remembers who she is. And spirit watches, because the contract written in the Akasha was always full of grace. If he forgets, if he fails to awaken, if he abandons the love again, a new soul will rise to take his place, not to erase him, but to bless her. In lifetimes past, Atlanna gave without receiving. She waited in silence, forgave in shadows, carried pain that was never hers. But this time, she chose freedom. His soul contract will be released, not with anger, but with finality. And he will spend the rest of this lifetime missing a home he can never return to. The embrace that felt like eternity, the voice that calmed his storms, the warmth that made him believe again. Every dream of her will haunt him like echoes of a paradise he once held in his hands and let go. And that, dear one, will be his lesson. To the divine feminines reading this, if your twin flame still runs, know this truth. You are not here to prove your worth. The more you heal, the more magnetic you become. Your light cannot be dimmed. You are the blossoming lotus, rising from lifetimes of pain, into a love that finally receives you fully.